Alright, chat, if you guys are not following Rain Gang Picks, you guys are tripping. I have over 2,400 subscribers who are following my sports picks daily. 2,400 people. You know what I'm saying? So, I put this in the chat. Free money, everyone. This is on fullstarsportsbook.com. Pretty simple. How to get free money. Kevin Durant over total points. First thing you want to do is go to fullstarsportsbook.com. Put in deposit match BR4 and they will give you a 100% deposit match. So if you put in $250, they'll give you a free $250. Put in 500, you get a free $250. I mean 500, you get a free 500. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you put in, you'll get that matched. You can use all these methods right here. You got Venmo, Zelle, Cash App, Chime, Apple Pay. You can use your bank card or you can use Bitcoin. Whatever you guys want to use. So once you got it, log into your account, right? You're going to log in. And then number 2, you're going to go to basketball props, NBA player props, total points. And then what you guys have to do is find Kevin Durant total points over 6.5. If Kevin Durant scored over 6.5 points, which is when's the last time we seen Kevin Durant not score 7 points? When? Never. I can't remember when. So he did score 7 points. He put up $150 to win a free 100. It was pretty free, self-explanatory. Just bet it, you know what I'm saying? Over 6.5 points. Gave out free money, a free $100. If you was a new user, you put in your deposit, you got a free deposit match. That was free money. Then you bet that right here, and you get a extra $100. It was pretty simple. If you guys are not following Rain Game Picks, I don't know what you guys are doing. You guys should definitely be following me. Click the link down below in the comment section. Let's get some money.
Hey, Blackreign. Ooh, yeah. Hey, Blackreign. Ooh, yo. Hey, Blackreign. Yeah. Hey, Blackreign. Oh, yeah. Who you think is the best in the league? Blackreign. Who you think these people tryna see? Blackreign. Pros online still in my place. For what? Who you think these people wanna be? Blackreign. Who you know with a drift like this? Blackreign. Who you know with a drift like that? Blackreign. Who you know with a stick like this? Hey, who you know with a stick like that? You reading ebooks, but this is a pro read. Sometimes I do this with no read. They said it I'm sticky, they said I'm too OP. I can be down 14, come back in the 4th, win the game out with no lead. If you ain't got 200 or better, I'm sending it back. Don't you even approach me, don't need to go pro, cause you already know me. Yo, hey, Blackreign. Oh, yeah.
Alright, chat, let's take a look at the team. I think we got a new safety today. I think we do. So we got Jackson Harris, Antonio Williams, Corey Dillon, Taylor Green, Chris Carter, Ebron. Still got the same offense. And then defensively, we have KJ Bolden. Yeah. 99 speed KJ Bolden. So Chris McAllister, Go Ball Hawk, Chris Johnson, Ethan Burke, Rocker, Beasley Pickett. We have KJ Bolden, Carson Sharar, Evan Eller, and then we got Jackson Benny. I wish we would get Cole off the game because he be sneaking in sometimes, and I don't appreciate that. So let me get this figured out. We got Jackson right here, in the slot here. So backup safety can be Zach. Yeah, Zach's the backup safety. I don't want this guy sneaking in the game at all. Zach or Samari is the backup. Okay, Alabama offense. And we actually going to take a look at the leaderboard real quick because I got a question, which is the topic of conversation today. I got a question that I want to ask you guys some stuff, right? And this is more like, this is more important with like rigs, but I'm pretty sure the MUT leaderboard got this going on too. No, they don't. So let me this is the all-time leaderboard. Let me actually go and see something real quick. Let's take a look at the ranked leaderboard. Okay, cool. Yeah, total ranking points, right? These ranking points right here. So this is what like I never really understand. And we never understand, right? Now this is very different with cut. I'm glad I'm doing this right now, because in rigs, you know, people will say, well, it depends on what team you're playing with, right? Or if you have a tier 1 team and somebody else has a tier 2 or tier 3 team, they're gonna get more ranking points. But what about in cut? How does that work in cut? You know what I'm saying? Is it how good your team is? Like if you have a low overall team, do you get more ranking points for winning? Or how does that work in, you know what I'm saying? How does that work in cut? You know what I'm saying? How is it who's spending the most money? You get more ranking points per win, or what? You know what I'm saying? How does that work? Now it gets kind of tricky, right? Because right here, DP has, you know, 4 less wins and 2 less losses, and he's ahead of this guy. You feel me? This guy has more wins than this guy, and he's ahead of him, but this guy also has more losses than this guy. You feel me? So now we get into the nitty gritty, right? This guy right here has way more wins than this guy, but he has way more losses too. So are they going by win percentage, or what are they actually tracking with this total ranking points over here? That's what I want to get at. So 118-5, and he's 119-1, and you feel me? I'm trying to figure something out, right? I'm trying to get something. Bam, here we go. 89-3 is up there above this guy right here. Way more wins, but the losses is way more too. So I just be trying to get an understanding of how they got this leaderboard. 84-1, 77-1, 87-4. These are some solid ass records. 129-40. With this record, he should be up here somewhere. You feel me? 129-40. Here, this guy right here, 129-34. Let's see. Where we at? 152-29. So he should, you feel me? So I'm kind of confused on how they doing these ranking points, and I got a question. So chat, let's go through something real quick, right? So, is one win more important than the other? Is what I want to ask a question. Like, so for an example, right? If and I want to try to make this a fine line. It's a yes or no, but it comes. You guys make winning come with stipulations. You feel me? And that's where things get confusing at. There's stipulations and situations when it comes to winning, and I think that's where it gets a gray area. I think winning is black or white. Did you win? Yes. Did you lose? Yes. Did you win? Yes. Did you lose? You feel me? Did you win? Yes or no? Pretty much what I'm trying to say. Did you win? Yes or no? Yeah, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? That I don't want to hear no buts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but he had that on his team. He had no. We're not asking that. We asking, did you win? Yes or no? Die off platform, magician, mobile resistance, armbar, shifty 360 sidestep, go shifty right there, go take off. Okay, tight end has nothing. Remember that, chat. Tight end has nothing. This guy's team is pretty solid. I need to take you from this backup. I'm sorry, but you cannot be the backup, buddy. Cannot. So and this is how I see it, right? At the end of the day, the main goal in a situation is to win. That's the main goal, right? That's the only goal. The only goal is to win. I feel like whenever you start putting stipulations and situations in it, is where things get sidetracked. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where, you know what I'm saying, things get misconstrued. I think whenever you put stipulations, situations in it, that's where politics play a role in sports. Oh, he did it with this, he did it with that, you know what I'm saying? oh, he didn't do it because he didn't have that. He needed this and he didn't have it. I wish he would have had that on his team instead of that. You know what I'm saying? If he wouldn't have had that, if he would have had a big man, he could have scored this many points, or he only scored that many points because he had him on his team. You feel me? And I feel like that's bullshit. I feel like that's where the bullshit comes into play. I feel like that's where the bullshit comes into play. It should be only a matter of did he win or did you win, yes or no. I feel like that's it. When it comes to a stat, or when it comes to a win, it should just be a yes or no. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he fumbled. He never fumbles. He got a lucky fumble. Yeah, but he fumbled, and they end up winning. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's where I hate the gray area of, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he wouldn't have. I call it excuses. I like to call it excuses. We can't get into the box, yo. Are we serious right now? I've been running RPO. This should be just regular zone. We should be getting there on regular zone. Like, damn, the hell? So, for an example, right? If we both have the same ability, the same situation to go into a fight, right? And I like to use fighting for a lot of examples, right? And you know, they give you the rules and the speculations, right? And you decide that you want to get into a boxing ring and you want to put Timberlands on. If you want to put Tim's on, I'm going to go in this boxing match with Tim's on. I want to go here with some style points on. You feel me? I'm going to go in here and win with style. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to make it interesting, or, you know, we gonna do it like this because we're going to try to be flashy with it. And let's say, you know what I'm saying, you go in there and you do win flashy. You know what I'm saying? You do win, right? Or for a better example, right? Or for a better example, we look at Floyd Mayweather, who, you know, not a knockout artist. He simply goes in there and wins, right? He'll beat you on the scorecard. And people be like, bro, he's a boring fighter, bro. Like, he's boring. And then you go out there and you watch fighters like, you know, Gervonta Davis, who go out there and knock people out. Gervonta Davis. And then you got, thank you. And then you got, you know, Deontay Wilder, who go out there and knock people out. And you got fighters like Floyd, right? Question, chat. At the end of the fight, ding, 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 whether you knocked them out, whether you won on the scorecard, and they raise your hand up, does that knockout count as one loss? Or does that count as one win or two wins? Like, if you win on the scorecard, that counts as one win. If you go out there and knock him out, it's still counted as one win. You feel me? It's not like they say, hey, go out there and knock him out, you get 3 wins for this one fight. Or if you win by if you win on the scorecard, you know what I'm saying, you'll get two wins. If you go in and knock him out in the first round, you'll get 5 wins. No. It all equals up to one win. So that's why I never really understand these ranking points. Because why are we giving stipulations? You feel me? Oh, you play with that team and you beat him on that team, and he had that lower tier team and that higher tier team, and nigga, it's one win. If I go in here and I beat this guy by 100 points, or I beat him by a field goal, when I go back and look at the leaderboard, I'm only gonna get 1 point. I'm only gonna get 1 win for it. It's only worth 1 win. So my thing would be like, why are we giving style points and shit like that when it all equals up to 1 win at the end of the day? Tired of losing? Here at PrizePicks, the focus is doing research and finding the safest picks to ensure wins. If you can copy and paste, you can make money. All of my team bets are being placed on fullstarsportsbook.com. They are a sportsbook that you can use in all 50 states. To get an account created, message them Rain4 on Instagram, and they will create you an account and give you a 100% deposit match with free play. So if you deposit 100, you get a free $100. Join the VIP membership and copy the same bets as me every single day. If you're just interested in player props and PrizePicks is available in your state, for new users, use code RAIN4 and play $5 and instantly get a free $50. Join the VIP membership for just PrizePicks or the VIP Elites membership for player props and team bets. If PrizePicks isn't available in your state, you can use fullstarsportsbook.com for player props as well. Once again, here at Rain Game Picks, the focus is doing research to find the safest picks and winning as a team. This guy has mobile resistance dot off platform extender. Oh, his team is bad. He's seen it up to date, right? So, for an example, if this guy beat me right now, it's only one win. It's only one win for it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he gets 5 wins for beating me. You know what I'm saying? I think they should take, which color out of the game? The ranking points. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I think the ranking points is what actually destroys the game. You know what I'm saying? Because now people, and then they don't give a under. Please catch him. Please catch him. My boy out there with no gloves on. And then they don't give us a understanding or a explanation on how to get more ranking points. You feel me? They don't tell us that. We sit here in the comment section and guess. Oh, I think you gotta have this, and I think that gotta happen, and you know what I'm saying? It's based on this right here, and you gotta make sure that, because if I use a tier this team and that team, thank you. If I use a tier 2 team, I should get more than him because of, okay, cool. I'm gonna get a tier 5 team. And once I get a tier 5 team and I beat tier 1 teams, you mean to tell me my record can be 10-0 with a tier 5 team? And you know what I'm saying? Imagine you got a tier 5 team and your record is 10-0. And that was a long ass throw. Imagine you got a tier 5 team and 10-0, and you ahead of somebody who has a tier 1 team at 30-0. That makes no sense. Like, how the fuck are you ahead of me for being 10-0 and I'm 30-0? You feel me? Nobody told you to use a tier 5 team. Nobody made you use a tier 5 team. You chose that. That's what you decided to do. Don't get mad at me because I choose to go out there with a team that I think gives me the best chances of winning. And I have a question. I have another question, right? This is a basketball related question. This is a good basketball related question. So, when you win a championship in the NBA Finals, right? You win that championship, the NBA Finals, how many rings do you get? You get 1 ring, right? 2026 NBA Finals champion for the season, no matter who you beat, you get 1 ring, right? Politics is what makes people's rings feel like they're more important than other people's rings, right? Oh, LeBron Heat ring, he had it was LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh. Those were easy rings, nigga. At the end of the day, it was a ring. At the end of the day, he got a ring. And guess how many it counted for? 1. And then he did it again next year, and you feel me? But at the end of the day, that ring only counted as 1. That's terrible. At the end of the day, that ring only counted as 1. And then he did it again. You feel me? He got, what LeBron got? 4 rings? You feel me? At the end of the day, it's only 1 ring. There's no way we get beat. I was about to lose my mind. At the end of the day, it's always the people that would try to discredit your ring or try to make your ring, there's no way, or try to make your ring more than what it actually counts for. For an example, they say They say Dirk Nowitzki got the hardest ring ever. They say Dirk Nowitzki got the hardest ring ever. He didn't get that. He didn't get that. And I called timeout so he couldn't challenge the chat. How mad would you be, chat? How mad would you be? Running back, please get out into your route. Oh my God. For an example, if I'm correct on this, Dirk Nowitzki beat the Portland Trailblazers with LaMarcus Aldridge and Brandon Roy. I don't remember what that series was, but I do know he played Kobe next, and I want to say they swept the Lakers 4-0. That's impressive. Swept Kobe. Then I want to say they played. This is a long time ago. Who they play? Then I want to say they played OKC Thunder. I was about to say the fucking. I was finna say the they played the Thunder. They beat the Thunder with KD, Harden, and Westbrook. And then they played LeBron, D-Wade and Bosh and won. And that was insane. That's an insane run for the Mavericks with Dirk Nowitzki as their star player to you feel me? He had some help. He has a little bit of help, but you feel me? Dirk mainly did it himself. And guess what though, chat? People speak of that run as if it counts for 5 rings. Guess what, chat? It's only 1 ring. It's only 1. It's only 1. It only counts for 1 ring, but politics will make it seem like it's worth way more than what it is. If that ring if that was based on ranking points like EA got this shit, they would be ranked number 1, chat. That shit would be, if rings was based off ranking points, that will be number 1. Whereas you can look at somebody, you know what I'm saying, who actually has 2 rings or 3 rings, and you can say, we're gonna put Dirk Nowitzki over all 2-3 his rings. You feel me? Like, it don't work like that. How you gonna put his? It's a screen. Make tackles, love it. Like, how you gonna put his 1 ring over my 2-3 rings? We get it. He had a good ring. He had a good run, a good year. But you can't just knock out the fact that I got 2-3 rings and he only got 1. Is that what we're gonna do? And that's pretty much what EA does. Great defense. That's pretty much what EA does when they factor in these ranking points. They say, Dirk's 1 ring is better than Kawhi Leonard's couple rings. You feel me? And it's like, wait a minute, hold on. I put in blood, sweat, and tears each time, each you feel me? Each year to get these rings. And how the fuck y'all got Dirk Nowitzki's 1 ring over my 3? That shit don't make no sense. And it never made sense to me either. It never made sense to me. And it's also crazy to me because on regs, it's literally called Road to the College Football Playoffs. And you can have somebody, you can be looking at somebody who has, 100 national championships. The goal in college, in regs, is to go through the season, go through the playoffs, and win a national championship, right? You can have somebody who has, 100 national championships, and you can have somebody who has 70 national championships, and they'll put that guy who has 70 national championships over the guy who has 100 national championships because of the team that he played with. Let's put it in better perspective, right? Let's put it in better perspective. 170 is crazy. Adrenaline dot on time off platform. Ball security adrenaline is shifty. Double dip takeoff. Sure hands and layout. Haven't really seen those abilities on people on tight ends. Layout. Never really see layout. So for an example, chat. For an example. Ooh, I wanted to break that. So for an example, chat. Let's say LSU goes and gets. Let's say you get LSU and you go and get 5 national championships, right? Let's say you go and get 5 national championships. 5 of them things. And let's say, that's a tier 1 team. Let's say somebody goes and gets Arizona State and they get 3 national championships. 3 national championships. They get 3. How do we how do we rank that? How do we rank that player? 5 is obviously better than 3, Do we sit there and say, but he done it with Arizona State, so Arizona State should definitely get, Arizona State should be higher. Is that what we saying? Is that what we saying? So let's put it in another situation. Oh, they gotta let me throw that. Let's put another situation, right? And this is where it's gonna get a lot of people at, right? This is where it gets a lot of people at. Let's say, oh, that's great. That's great running. Let's say LSU has 5 national championships, and then Arizona State has 5 national championships. Which one deserves to be higher? Which one deserves to be higher, chat? LSU's or Arizona State? And if you ask me, if that's the main goal, it should be equal. It should be equal. That's if you ask me. Now somebody gonna say, but it's so much harder to do it with Arizona State. Harder or not, we had the same goal. You feel me? If we racing to work in the morning, and I take the E-way, and you take the back roads, and somebody categorize one way as harder, but we got to at the same time. nigga, we got that at the same time, nigga. What the fuck? Oh my God, that's a touchdown. I seen it. In that formation, I got a deep third in my right corner. Cool. I seen it. I got a better example for you guys, chat. This one right here might hit home a little better, right? They said you guys get paid $25 an hour to mop the floor at work, right? $25 an hour. Hey, the pay is $25 an hour. Just need you to mop the floor. Right? They give you the equipment you need. You know what I'm saying? They give you the mop, they give you the bucket, they give you, the detergent, whatever you need to mop the floor. They give you all that. I decide, it's easier for me to mop the floor with 2 hands. You know what I'm saying? I'll mop the floor with 2 hands, shit. Feel me? You decide you only gonna use 1 hand to mop the floor. and the whole time you gonna spin the mop around and you gonna dance with the mop and things like that, and you showing off to the boss, hey boss, I can do it like this right here, boss. I can do it like this right here, boss. And then at the end of the day, the floor looks the same. The way I mopped it, the way you mopped it look the same. And then you go to boss and say, hey boss, but I was doing tricks when I was mopping. Shouldn't I get paid a little bit more? Boss gonna say, hell no, nigga, all I asked you to do is mop the floor. all that all that spinning and shit you was doing, yeah, you probably, yeah, it was probably a little harder for you, but at the end of the day, bro, I just asked to mop the flow, bro. Oh, I stepped out of bounds. That's crazy. Like, honestly, why would you think that you should get more when the goal at the end is the same? I see what he's doing on this left side, like that. Yo, can I hot route? I can't hot route. Okay, cool. I can't do nothing. I gotta call timeout. I think his left corner's in the cloud. And he got a deep half. I don't know where his deep half safety is though. If he's in the middle of the field right there, that's kind of funny. Let me see something. Yeah, left corner's in the cloud, and his deep half safety is the middle third. It looks like, so he's playing cover 2. But he has a cover 3 shell. So it looked like, if you just look at it, you would think, oh, that middle third safety is the cover 3 middle third player. But he's a deep half player, and the corner is a cloud up there. I've been seeing what he's doing, but like I really wasn't like really paying attention. All right, let's try this then. Let's try that then. Thank you. Let's try that then. Let's put a deep half over there now. You feel me? I said a deep fourth, but I knew a deep half would play it better. Let's try that right there then, my guy. It's all about adjustments, man. That's kind of just like some people like to call LeBron's bubble ring fake. Oh, he got a bubble ring, but that bubble ring don't mean that bubble ring don't mean nothing. Bro, at the end of the day, we gotta get our feet down. At the end of the day, it's still a ring. It don't count for no more or no less than Dirk Nowitzki's ring. It's a ring. Dirk Nowitzki went through Kobe, Shaq. Oh, they gave me the catch for that. Kobe, Shaq, fucking KD, Russ, Harden, Brandon Roy, LaMarcus Aldridge, D Wade, Bosh, LeBron, and that ring means 1. And that ring means 1, chat. That ring means 1. Now, when we get into politics and we get to talking in the barbershop, oh yeah, that ring is super duper impressive. Hell yeah, that's one of the best rings that we gonna see. You feel me? We can't give them 2 for it though. That speed boost actually fucked me up right there. It actually fucked me up because I outran my blocker. This post should be golden. Oh my god, I didn't even. That's on me. I didn't highball it or nothing. That's on me. Oh my god, that's such good defense. That is such good defense, and we got a safety. Are we clear here, chat? Or are we? You feel me? We're on the same page. I'm just curious. on how y'all think. I ask these and I come up with these situations so y'all can so we can kind of get some straightening. You feel me? Cause I be so confused when y'all be trying to tell me that you know what I'm saying, the barbershop talk is better than facts. That's where y'all be throwing me away at. When barbershop talk is the barbershop and politics defeat facts. I be like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? The facts is Kawhi Leonard has 2 two finals rings, and Dirk Nowitzki has 1. But somebody tried to tell me that Dirk Nowitzki's is over Kawhi's 2. Kawhi got rings with? Spurs and Raptors. His Raptors ring was nice. Ain't that when he hit that clutch shot on the corner and fell down and hit doing and went in? Ain't that when that was? I think that's when that was. We're gonna throw this outside vertical. No, we're not. I'm getting that loop is killing me. That loop he's running is killing me. If we could just block okay. We can just block. We'll be alright, man. We'll be alright, man. Get in there, jump right over his fucking head, mate. And that's a GG. And that's a GG. Make sure y'all commenting down below and let me know what y'all think, man. Does team matter as far as who gets rated higher and rankings higher, or what? You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think down below in the comment section. And chat, one last thing, chat. This is what I'm gonna solidify with, chat. I want y'all to understand that a hit stick tackle and a single leg tackle only goes down as one tackle. If you see Ray Lewis knock his helmet off for a 2-yard gain, and you see Troy Polamalu come up and do a single leg tackle for a 2-yard gain, the crowd gonna react crazier to Ray Lewis's, of course. But when you look at the stat book, it's gonna say 1 tackle. It's not gonna say 4 tackles for the hit stick. It's not gonna say 2 tackles for the single leg tackle. It's gonna say 1 tackle. That's gonna make some of y'all mad. That's really gonna hurt some of y'all's feelings.
Hey, Blackreign, yeah.